Welcome back. This is Sealchan, and this is my Minecraft Alpha 1.0, no, 1.1 progressive Longplay. Someday I'll remember what version I'm using the first time. Today, we're going to head out for a remote building project. We're going to have to bring some building blocks. So, let's go. One thing we'll definitely not need is sand. Okay. I'm gonna head back to LC. Get some wood. Some stone. And even a little dirt. This project, which I have yet to explain, is courtesy of longtime viewer What River. Sorry, I forget the little accent on your name. So he reminded me that we have a skeleton spawner exposed on a beach. And I had to complain about running out of arrows, so what'll be cool about this particular build is that I'm going to use a mob elevator for the first time. Because that's probably enough, huh? The reason why I'm going to use a mob elevator is because I had the idea. Instead of digging down just to get below the dungeon, or the monster room, rather, which is its official name. I'm just gonna have the mobs pop up. Also, the challenge with the skeleton is to not get shot. So, I had the idea to get those. Oops, went too far. These skeletons lined up. Just so. I'm gonna get a little excessive here. go a little ways out. And what was I saying? Totally forgot. What the heck was I saying? I can't remember. I'll just move on to the next thing. If it's important, it'll come back. Yeah, so we're gonna build, skeleton spawner. We're gonna draw the skeletons up using water and signs, using a mob elevator. So that if I need more arrows, I merely need to go to the spawner at the surface on the beach, stand in front of the killing room, and wait for a moment, because I'll be standing on top of the spawner itself. And swing my sword at skeletons as they drop their arrows. That's the plan. So let's get to it. See if I have any issues with the boat. As always, with the night, there is the inconvenience of alpha when you're building. And no bed. But then again, there's always the beauty of the night. So I've, of course, been thinking about this build, and I have planned to try to create a safe perimeter. So we don't have to worry about the night so much. Well, at least I have plenty of wood. Oh yes, I have my microphone positioned in a way where I cannot escape it. So I'm hoping my voice will be audible throughout. Okay, if I remember correctly, we're going to bump out this wall 2 blocks so that the outer wall will be here. And there's going to be 3 blocks of space outside of that. And then a trench. So what I want to do is build the trench. See if I can mark that off. See if I can make this make sense in my head. Now this should be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, that's the outer wall. Surrounded by okay, now oh, here we go. The adventure begins. Just gonna sit there. Gotta watch my back. Way too many arrows. Okay, let's get this perimeter built. I was just thinking. Well, I guess we're gonna make it the height of the beach anyway, so 1, 2. -1. I'm just gonna dig down 1 block. Make it this height. Okay. Oh. And of course. Convenient. Oh. What do I hear? Oh, I bet you those skeletons are coming from my spawner. Maybe not. I heard one though. Alright, let's build this wall if we can. That looks silly. Oh, we're gonna make it. Maybe I should have brought some sand. No. I certainly know where I can get some. Wow. Oh, there's a skeleton. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Oh, we're gonna dig this out. Alright, so we have our standard. But this won't work. Standard 2-block high wall means mobs can't get in unless under certain circumstances here they can. We'll worry about that later, I guess. Well, almost made it. Yeah, we actually are going to make it, maybe. So we're going to do that. Alright, well, it's not like we're not going to get a bunch more sand, so. Alright, that's my defensive wall. A door, we'll figure that out later. Now, theoretically, we only need this to be a block above. Yeah, we'll take care of that later, but we're going to have to tear down all of this to an end. Let's go, let's see. Hey, cow. Okay. Hope I'm not making you too dizzy. I have to do that because I am going to be digging up here. Alright, well, let's start. I'm actually going to dig this down too. Switch to stone shovel and that one breaks. And we need a staircase. Oh my. I had not anticipated that happening. There is a cavern here. Oh yeah. Well, that's certain to make things more complicated. Alright. Alright, that gets us down. I guess I'll just leave it. Alright, this is supposed to be my outer wall. So better staircase down here too. Alright, holy moly, that's quite the cavern. Oh, fun times. Maybe we don't care if he can't come up. Alright. Yeah, well, wasn't planning to go on a cavern adventure. Then this needs to drop down, I believe, 3. Let me look that up for just a moment. Okay, it's just 2 above. So I want this to come out here. And 2 below. So just 1 more down. This is our way in and out. was. I need to rebuild this. This is going to be a wall. I guess let's go to solid base. Okay. I'm going to here. Okay, that'll do. So I need to dig. I think I'm going to dig everything interior to that out. And then we'll dig out the wall and build it back. Sandy areas are often overlooked as cavern entrances. You know what? I just realized. Probably doing this wrong. Let's come at it like this. Oh. How did that even happen? How did that even happen? Is it that dark in here? Guess we're gonna have to do better. Should be good. Alright, let's see what happens. Where was I? See if I can survive being in the pit. Oops. Okay, that's one layer out. I need to go down. Let's redo these torches. Hopefully that's good enough. So I'll build this. It's the bottom floor, that's the outer wall, so I need one more. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what's wrong with that idea. Well, we'll get it. Suppose if it's dark up here. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, well, I'm doing too many things at once. Let's dig out this. fill that in. Alright, now the width. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, I got the bottom width. We're going to get all that sand without using a shovel. And we're going to have a pig. Okay. Well, let's use our torches. Guess I don't mind the company. And we're doing all this to maximize the yield of the spawner. When you stand close enough to it and it's dark, the mobs spawn. They spawn in an area surrounding the spawner, even in midair. And if they can't, then you miss the mob. That's why you want air in all the spaces that a mob will try to spawn. This means you get the most skeletons as you wait. Alright, we have the interior. What's left is to build the spawner wall all the way up to here. And then we need to pick a side so that all the mobs are going to get carried by water to here and then into the elevator. And then we have this mess. Which will require some thought. So I would like to restore this. Fortunately, it doesn't extend too far. Restore it to something. Maybe we'll build a mob elevator in here. But I think also we are going to need some kind of access. Even if in the end we're just going to come up to this area and walk in somewhere in a surface structure. And open a door and look at skeleton feet. And harvest those feet until we get all the arrows that we want. So, anyway. Ooh, I lost my helmet. I'm still Steve. Not sure what happened with my skin situation. But here we are. Maybe we'll take down these outer walls when we're done. It won't be so necessary. We'll have this all looking nice. There'll be a small structure here, which will allow us access to the killing room and to our the bottom, the chamber at the bottom. Just one moment. Sorry, gotta go. Yeah, anyway, let me say that again. We'll have our building at the top, which will be the killing room. We'll also have some kind of staircase down so that we can provide maintenance to the room below, get access to the cavern and the elevator shaft. So that I'm still working out. But we'll continue working on this in the next episode. So, hope you've enjoyed. Hope to see you then. And hope you can hear my voice. Take care.